Hi, I'm Kate Davidson of Kate & Co. Design Inc. and I'm here at the National Home Show today. I'm at the Pure Kitchens booth, and today we're going to be talking about the latest and greatest renovation tips and the key things to remember when you're designing your kitchen. When you're starting a kitchen renovation, it's important to think about how you're going to use this space. I always recommend my clients jot down the key areas of function that they need as far as appliances and storage, and then we can start thinking about the design and adding some really interesting elements to the space. So it's important to consider what appliances you really want and need in your kitchen. You know, do you have room for a wall oven and then the range top? Or do you have to have it all integrated in one to save space? Dishwashers are an essential. Also your kitchen sink. You know, do you have room for a large 36-inch sink, or do you have to keep it more compact at 30 inches? So once you have your wish list and your appliances figured out, the next thing is to determine your layout. You know, most importantly, it'd be wonderful if you could incorporate an island into your kitchen. It adds more counter space and it's wonderful for entertaining. Some key rules of thumb to consider when you're laying out your kitchen is the distance. The distance from your counter to your island, I always try to have it at 42 inches. It gives a nice distance for appliances to pull out, like your dishwasher and refrigerator. The key to making a functional kitchen is to take account of what you have and how you're going to store it in your new space. This kitchen has wonderful dividers and trays for knives, spices, cutlery. It really makes it really functional and easy to access. So now for the fun part of the design of your kitchen. You know, consider what style you want it to be. Do you want it to be traditional, contemporary, modern? Choose something that really speaks to you and also relates to the rest of your home style. The key areas where I like to splurge when designing a kitchen are the hardware. The cabinet hardware makes such a difference and a statement for the overall look and feel of the kitchen. Also your faucet. You know, the faucet you're going to be using every day. It's right there as a centerpiece. Make sure you pick a beautiful and stylish faucet. In this kitchen here, they use this great quartz for the counters as well as the backsplash. It's a really nice look, clean, contemporary, but it's actually a bit of a save. Now quartz is more and more reasonable and affordable, and it's a great substitute for a real marble. When picking the paint color for your cabinetry of the kitchen, consider color blocking. Here they painted the island and the cabinetry under the cooktop a charcoal gray, which adds wonderful interest to the space. Lighting is a key item that people often overlook, but it needs to be thought of really far in advance because your lighting has to be roughed in before any cabinetry is installed. I always like to incorporate 3 layers of lighting. You have your overall pot lights, your under-counter task lighting, and then pendant, your decorative feature lighting, which is often pendants over the island. The key thing to consider to have a successful renovation that's both on time and on budget is to do all of your homework. Speak to your trades, your electricians, your plumber, your cabinet maker. Make sure everything is listed and itemized, and don't be afraid to talk about budget and any unforeseen costs.